what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice, grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, villain ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that get with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros. Like that. You wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Browns. And it comes your way next.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12. Watson looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. While there's only one Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP, Jayden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. And man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL. Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll take an option to the right on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
The Commanders going field goal here. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 2nd drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They put a receiver in motion here left. Working from the gun, Watson into the hands of Murray. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. Daniels back to throw. Gets this one to Harris. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
From the gun, they go with Harris. Open space inside the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Now Daniels off the play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Play fake here, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Murray with the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They start out with 3rd and 4. They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd and short, it's Watson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the gun, Watson. Judy there to grab it. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Browns take the lead on that successful kick. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those instances, Kate, where it's so easy for me in the booth to say, probably better off not catching that. But a running back's instinct is to bring everything down. And the instincts of that defense were to knock him backwards.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Finds his target, Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. And this is complete to Murray. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sticking to the air with Watson. He fires one deep. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sainristil makes the play. And the Commanders take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Commanders set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Finds a man right side. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Harris once more. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got Harris. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running behind center with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Daniels on 1st down. Completed over the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stopped by Deion Henley. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 31. Gets it to him on the screen. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Again, Daniels to the air. Touchdown, Washington! So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 6.
Commanders 13, round 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. Well, that brings us to the midway point of this one. The Commanders enjoying a nice little lead here on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Giants who are out in front in the 2nd quarter. The Giants trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. The Titans trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, a touchdown reception. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Daniels from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. Here's Daniels. Cook hauls it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going to Harris to start the half. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Now Daniels to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 give to Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Receiver in motion, headed right. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Now a run with Harris. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Another drive coming up for this offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Into the hands of Murray. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Daniels now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders push their lead to 15. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
He's throwing for it! Buys time, roll, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They kick the running back in motion. That one's cut along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Watson now. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
This is Harris on second down. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Offense to the line for second down. Throwing now, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. Big man showing up the yards. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Daniels back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his 3-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the 3-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like
know,
a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
14.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First and 10, here's Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the gun, Watson. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards them, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connects with Cook. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
He's on the move. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Daniels from the pistol. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Here's Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. Connection made to Judy. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 16. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Sticking to the air with Watson. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Judy there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Running back sent in motion. To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing now. Into the hands of Murray. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Mike Samra still makes the play. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders grow the lead now to 22 points.
36, Browns 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Watson back to the air after that pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mike Sandra still makes the play.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. Only 1 timeout remaining to stop it. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Here's Estime up the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.